Hey guys, it's me, it's Chelsea. The eye doctor didn't go so well today. Instead of fainting at the end of the appointment like I usually do, I fainted mid-appointment. And by faint, I mean, so what kind of happens is I get like extremely hot. Like, okay, think of like a normal temperature and then like think of it as if you have like a low-grade fever within like a minute. Like, boom. You lose focus. And so, yeah, it was super hot, and then you just really thirsty and uncomfortable. Yeah, so I like sweat through the shirt, but I was also wearing the sweater, my thick fat Christmas one. But anyway, so I literally collapsed on the floor drinking water, and they got me cold towels to put on my head. And I was like, no, I got this. I can do it. I want to finish. I don't want to have to come back. And then so get back up onto the chair, and then boom, 5 seconds later I was back down fainting again. But this time it created like a snowball effect. So all of a sudden, not only was I super hot again, like a hot flash or an instant fever, my ears, both ears started turning bright red, and then they started hurting and feeling full, and you're like feeling like shrunk at the same time as well, which happens. And I saw an ear specialist, and he's like, what? Not my problem, pretty much. And he's like, you can go see your family doctor, and I recommend you see your eye doctor and then a dentist and then your family doctor and make another plan, and if needed you can be referred back to do testing. I'm like, I waited a year and a half to see you, can we just run the secondary testing now? Like, but anyway, so yeah, the eye doctor day, ears went red, started to like feel full and pressured, and then suddenly I was losing feeling in this arm. My veins in my hands and my feet started pulsating like they did on my birthday. And so they're like, okay, yeah, you're just gonna come back another day. Like, there's no way, you're in no shape right now to do this. It's like, yay, sweet. And I can't tell if you can see. You probably can't, because there's... Anyway, I still had the yellow drops all over my eyes earlier in some photos. So my eyes are still really numb and sensitive, and I had to go home. And I basically left the room with like all my stuff, and they're lucky my mom comes in with me, because I always seems to happen only at the eye doctor. So my mom was in the room with me. I'm like literally hunching, trying not to crawl in the waiting room or pass out on the floor there. And so she's like, wait for me. And so I go fleeing out the door, like the receptionists are also kind of like going like, huh? Because like literally I didn't speak to them at all. They obviously knew I had come in with way more stuff than I had, because I was literally wearing just my t-shirt and the jeans, and that was it. And I was clutching a water bottle and a towel. And I'm sure I looked pretty pale as well. So then my mom said, okay, so between the time it took my mom to get from the exam room to outside, I was already sitting on the sidewalk leaning against a random pole. And then she's like, okay, I'm gonna unlock the car for you. I'm like, yeah. So I'm trying like to not crawl to the car and to get back up. I have the energy to move. And then I get to the car, and I lie in like a crumple in a little ball in my seat. And then I start getting really cold. And mind you, it's probably like 7 degrees out, so it's cold-ish here. But after having like instant heat flash, it was all of a sudden like I went from hot flash to like ice cold flash. And by the time my mom got out, I was totally shivering in my little ball, because I had no blankets in the car, because my mom had my scarf, my sweater, my purse, everything. I had a hat, a water bottle, and a wet towel, which was still stuck to my head. And then my lips were turning blue. So I literally got cold. I don't really remember much about the car ride, because I was so dizzy, my eyes hurt, and everything hurt. So I just like that the entire time. My mom went to go run a few errands, but then I came home. I basically collapsed here, and in case you can't tell, it takes a lot of effort to just tilt my head up. Not even sit up, just tilt my head up. I've only made it so far to that disc over there, to get the tablet. And then I collapsed back down. And my my mom tried to make me eat food. I'm just pretty crazy right now. And then my parents were going out to a holiday party, and my dad put on cologne. He says he only put like one spray on, but I swear he was like all the way to the opposite end of the house, and I could like smell him. I'm like, oh my god, I feel dizzy and lightheaded and crazy all over again. I have to go back to the optometrist. It's only literally her, not her, the optometrist in general, that I seem to have these fainting spells at. I mean, they happen occasionally to other places, but it's mainly just this, so I'm probably going to have to go back on Ativan and plan out of time just to be able to get through the optometrist appointment. And run a bunch of tests. Because unfortunately with Marfan syndrome, it's really important to keep your eyes tested regularly. And then on my mom's family, glaucoma actually runs rampant in her family. 30 of them were part of a study in the 90s. They're actually redoing the study. They're doing secondary testing to, I guess, update the data. And I'm going to try and get into it because even though I wasn't tested at the time because I was like 1, Marfan syndrome is really highly connected to glaucoma. But anyway, this is like the 5th time this year I've been to the eye doctor since exactly last year. And I gotta go again, twice, 2 more times, twice this month, and then another set of testing in January, or after January. Giddy. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just take lots of pills. I'm so not feeling good right now. And I'm blind too, because I don't have my contacts on, so I can't really see anything. And my head hurts. Well, I hope you guys are having a better day than I am. Bye, everybody. Happy holidays. Happy Vlogmas. Tell me in the comments below what you did on December 9th. I hope it was a lot better than what I did. Bye.